Welcome to the Nikki Rich Show. I'm your host, Miss Nikki Rich, and we are broadcasting live out of sunny California. And I want to tell you guys, we have an exciting show for you. We have a featured guest today. I can't wait to speak with her. But before we get to our guest, I need you guys to go to YouTube Live and subscribe to Nikki Rich, the number two, and also follow us along at Nikki Rich Show TV on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And if you need any info on the Nikki Rich Show, you can go to the NikkiRichShow.com. Well, guys, we have an amazing powerhouse. We have Dr. LaShonda M. Jackson, and I want to give you an amazing introduction because I'm going to tell you she is a powerhouse. Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean, she is the CEO of Jackson and Dean Investments and also the owner of JDI Multimedia Network, which is a TV and a videography company. And she is a national and international best-selling author, y'all. Best-selling author. Y'all hear that? Making it happen. All during the pandemic, she assists other authors with their becoming an author as well. And also she has a publishing company for those who would like to be an author as well. I want to tell you guys that's amazing because I know a lot of people, they always hit me up and they say, do you know anybody that can help me? Dr. LaShonda M. Jackson Dean, she can do it. And she is here. So with no further ado, we would like to welcome Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean. Welcome. How are you doing?
Hello. Thank you so much, Nikki. I'm so excited.
I am so excited because I'm gonna tell you, I've been waiting for this moment. We connected over the summer, and it's been a long time. But the thing about it is, since we've connected, you have been showing out. I would say during this pandemic, you have released several books that are bestsellers, as well. And you are a part of Women Win, which is amazing. I was honored to be a part of that. And recently, you have released Pivot, another author collaboration with some powerful bestsellers out there. And it's amazing, just to talk to you here today because you have a lot that you're doing during this time that others are, just having a hard time.
You're right. You're right. So I guess I can introduce myself. Do I need to break out my own mic?
I love it. I love it. I'm going to tell you, I've been watching you. Your shows are amazing, and I love your mic.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank you so much. Just so you know.
I love it. I love it. And I love your outfit today. Pink is my favorite color, and you are rocking it.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Just so you know, this is Dr. LaShonda M. Jackson Dean, the TV talk show queen and the pen slayer, national and international best-selling author, owner of JDI Multimedia Network, and talk show host of Just So You Know Moment with a Twist, as well as Just So You Know Moment with Dr. Jackson Dean here on the Nikki Rich Talk Show. Thank you so much, Nikki, for inviting
Yes,
me.
I love it.
I inspire, empower, and coach other women to be the best version of themselves. I have just recently launched the Pivot Anthology, which
Yes,
is 20 personal experiences of experts getting out of their way. We are nationally and internationally best sellers with our book, and we're out here helping others to do the same. So if you are interested, if you are aspiring to be an author, get in contact with Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean at
yes.
Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean at gmail.com, and I will assist you in becoming not only an author, but a bestseller as well.
And during this anthology release, you not only help people and business owners, you help business owners as well. You not only help people become authors, but you also were able to help business owners showcase their business through advertisement in the pivot.
I did. We had a few business
Mm-hmm.
leaders that we showcased in the book, as
Mm-hmm.
well as on our media promotions that we did, and so we were so happy to have them.
Yes, and that is amazing. And I know you were getting ready for that big launch. So tell us a little bit about the launch. I know it was amazing because everybody from that was a part of the book and everybody that was just watching it, I was seeing all kind of posts and tweets and everything. It was just amazing.
It was, and it still is amazing. The
Yes,
party is still going on, honey.
it
The
is.
party don't stop. And
No.
so we had the book launch on November the 14th,
Mm-hmm.
and it was simply amazing.
Yes.
All of the co-authors were simply magnificent, and all of the participants, oh, we appreciate them so much.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was in there, and they were giving their contributions and their support to our anthology, and we are so thankful for that as well. And so the book launch went off without a hitch. It lasted
Yes.
for a few hours and everybody was happy, and they're still talking about it. It's still a major topic right now,
Yes.
the book launch and the Pivot Anthology.
Now tell us how you came up with the Pivot Anthology.
Well, first of all, I already have published several books. Several books.
Mm.
You may have heard of
Yes.
them. Level Up, Level Up Through Mindfulness, and I also have the workbook, Level Up Through Mindfulness, Life Book Part 2,
Mm-hmm.
Seed to Seed, Systemic Oppression and PTSD. I have a children's book, The Tea Party and Prayer, and also a case study on the underrepresentation of African American women in corporate America, because I
Wow.
came from corporate America. But
Mm-hmm.
leading into the current book, which is the anthology, the Pivot Anthology, how I came up with that, a lot of people don't actually know, but for the last 8 months, I've been sick. I was sick with the COVID-19 coronavirus.
Really?
Yes, and I was one of those people that they call the long haulers, and
Okay.
what that means is that you can't seem to shake it. And so for the longest, I would be sick, and I would get my test done. I'd still be positive, still be positive, still be
Mm.
positive. And I was quarantined from my family, and I just was there. I feel like I was slipping away, and through the miraculous hands of God,
Yes.
me with His grace and mercies, He brought me back, and He snapped me out of this. And He was like, "You need to get up." And so I was like, "Girl, you better get up and do something. You better get up off of this. You got a
Yes.
whole lot of things you could be doing, and you need to be doing besides sitting up here dying over here. So yeah, I need you to get up and do something." So what I did was I just jumped up. Well, I ain't jump up. I kind of like maneuvered over, rolled over some a few times to get to my laptop, and I started typing up a book, a story. And so with this, I said, you know what, I got an idea. And so I called up a few of the connections I have of other industry leaders, and I said I
Mhm.
pitched my idea to them, and they all were very receptive to it. And through this health crisis, this health challenge that I was having, a masterpiece was born.
Yes,
A
I love
masterpiece was
it.
created, and it's entitled The Pivot Anthology 20 personal experiences of experts getting out of their own way. And it's 20 different
Yes.
industry leaders. We got medical people, we got administration, we got
Mhm.
engineering, we have retail, we have entertainment, we have whatever. Oh, just 20 different ones. Just a
Everybody.
multitude of
Yes.
industry leaders. And so I was able to put it all together and make us an anthology, and everybody is super, super, super excited about it.
Yes, and I love it because everybody was excited.
Thank
You
you.
a lot of times, people say, "Oh, well, let me just do this," but everybody was pumped up about this
Mhm.
anthology, which was amazing.
It is. I had people calling me from all over the world. It's like, is it ready? Is it ready yet? Is anthology ready? And so, well, out of this long, long wait, the Pivot Anthology is complete. And so we've
Wow.
did our pre-launch for our ebooks, and this week we'll be
Hmm.
doing the launch for our physical book. And I need you to get in contact with any of the cohorts of my class, the Pivot
Okay.
Masters, and contact them for your autograph book. Or you can go to my website at www.drlashondajacksondean.com and secure your own from there with my autograph as well.
Now we got some questions as well. I see Marion M. Jones says, "What if you are already an author? Can you help with ghostwriting?"
There are a lot of people that do ghostwriting,
Mm-hmm.
but I look at this from this perspective. No one can tell your story like you can tell it.
Yes.
And so what I can do, I'm a writing coach, so I can help you get the story out on your own. So you can do it yourself,
Mm-hmm.
opposed to having someone else write your story. You know, you may have someone to write your biography or whatever like that. That's fine. Memoirs, that's fine. But
Yes.
if you have a story that you really want to tell, it's better to tell that story yourself. I'm a firm
Yes.
believer of that.
That's a great question.
Mhm.
That's a really good question because
Thank you,
some
Marion.
people they don't want to be in the forefront. They rather, I mean, how do I say it? Not in the forefront. They would rather have a ghostwriter, but also be in the forefront, I
Hmm.
would say. That's what I meant to
I understand what you're saying. Hey, if
say.
you want somebody to write the book, hey, we can talk
Yes.
about that. We can
Yes,
discuss
and
that.
to anybody out there, definitely you have to connect with Dr. LaShonda M. Jackson Dean, because that's what she's here. That's why we here,
Exactly.
today. Now,
Exactly.
what else can we expect from the pivot coming up?
Oh my goodness. There's so much going to be happening with the pivot. For one thing, I will be going around supporting my pivot masters with their own personal lunch, because
Oh,
one thing,
yay.
like I said, I inspire, empower, and coach others to be the best version of themselves. That's what I do. And so I want to ensure that all of them are doing the best and the greatest because they're
Yes.
great people. And I want to ensure that they know that I support them wholeheartedly. And so I will be there supporting them with their book launches as well as other interviews. And so we're going to be doing other promotional interviews with the books. I'm also going to be doing, I have a nonprofit called Greatness Pursued, and
Mm-hmm.
I coach women who have challenges with the military sexual trauma.
Okay.
And so with that, they are transitioning from the military to civilian life. I coach them
Mm.
with that. And so I do a drive every year for Christmas time for our homeless veterans to ensure
Mm-hmm.
that we're able to bless them with toiletries and uh, gift cards and vouchers and things like that, just to make their day brighter. Although we do things all year long with the
Yes.
nonprofit for our veterans, work skills, coaching, interviewing skills, job places, things like that. During the Christmas time is normally the hardest time for people, especially homeless
Mm-hmm.
people or people who have lost someone in their life. Christmas time or holidays really drug up those type of memories that makes them feel a little low. And so we try to do our
Mm-hmm.
part to help put a smile on their face. And so what we do a drive for Christmas to help out our veterans, our homeless veterans. And so that's one of the things I will be doing. I also would be a keynote speaker for the upcoming Rosa Leader from Within conference,
Yes.
which is based out of Washington, D.C. Um, I have a Christmas book coming out and some Christmas activities coming up for
Mm-hmm.
next month. I have a children's coloring book and another children's book called Tyke and Tonka's Big Adventure. And
That
what's
that is like the right time. Christmas. Get those coloring books, guys.
and
I
then the
love
other book is going to be a 5-part series called The Invisibles.
Okay. Yes, I
Yeah,
love it.
well,
Now,
thank
with
you.
your talk show, you are also a talk show host.
I
Now, tell
am
us what's
TV talk
going on,
show.
because that's the book world, but let's move to this talk show world, because I mean, I've been watching your videos and your shows. I'm telling you, I am loving it. I'll be in the audience cheering you on.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate all of the
Yes,
support. All of us women, we have to get together and support each other and learn
yes,
to
we do.
support each other all the time.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
I love it. I
With,
love it. So, what you got going on with your talk show?
with my talk show, we all know that taping and things like that have been kind of sidelined because of COVID.
Yes, it
But
has.
this was such a blessing. It was such a blessing for me. God, God, He touched me back in March, right before I got sick, and He gave me the what's this the vision to go ahead and do some extra shows. And
Mm-hmm.
so what I did was I did extra taping for several shows. And so I have enough shows to last me for the rest
For
of
the
the
year.
year.
Yes.
And so we've been slowly releasing them here and there, not trying to throw them out too fast and everything because
Yes,
people are dealing with a lot. And so we
they
want to make
are.
sure that we have their attention when we do release.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have several shows that we still are waiting to release for Just So You Know Moment with a Twist, as well as for the show Just So You Know Moment with Dr. Jackson Dean. But going into 2021, preferably we'll be behind this or this COVID will be behind us and we won't have to deal with that and we can start back
Yes.
to taping. But with my media company, my network, what we also do along with the shows, we invite other people to come along with us because we want to help them to put their podcasts and their shows on TV. And
Mm-hmm.
so we help other people join within our network to become a part of our network and get their
Wow.
shows on TV as well. So we're doing a lot of coaching and inspiring all the way
And
around.
syndicating. You
That's a
syndicate in other
education.
shows.
That's right. So not only with the books, not only with coaching, but also with the media, we're
Mm.
doing it as well. So it's great.
Well, we got another question. It says, Dr. Dean, do you have a coaching fee? And also, she likes to color. I love, I mean, those coloring books, that is amazing. I love that.
Miss Marion Jones is on it today, huh? Thank you so much. Pink is one of my favorite colors. My most favorite color is orange, bright orange.
Yes,
But you know how you have a palette of different colors that you like as well. Pink and different
exactly.
fuchsias and yellow is another one of my favorite
Mm-hmm.
colors, if you as you notice. And so, as far as fees, of course, yes, there are fees. I have to get paid for my time for things that I do, but I'll be more than happy and willing to speak with you off camera. And so if you will
Yeah.
contact me and we can get together and discuss it.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And like I say, you wear so many hats, but you got it in order. I'm telling you. You are not playing no games.
That's
Now,
right.
and
Thank
for
you.
you, see, that's what we have to. That's what I love about being a talk show host and stuff. We have so much footage, like you said,
Hmm.
it'll last for the rest of the year. Then you can always go back to those interviews that you and do a replay as well.
Exactly.
But when
Exactly.
you working every day consistently, you will have enough for the year to
Hmm.
keep you going, and I love that because that shows your your work ethic.
That's
You
true.
have been making it happen. And to anybody out there that's listening, you got to connect with Dr. LaShonda. You got to connect with her. She is, like I said, powerful, you know offers so many services to you guys. Not only you can be a best-selling author, but she's up here can get you published too.
That's
So
right.
you offering so much to the people out there, and I love it.
I have different people ask me, say, "Ooh, Dr. Jackson Dean, you do a lot. Why do you do so much?" And I say, because the Lord blessed me to be
Yes.
able to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that that's my purpose, is to go out and to help others. And so I'm just trying to serve within my purpose. It
Yes.
was prophesied to me that I would teach the world and I would write books. And that's what I've been doing. I've been teaching the world because I'm also a university professor. And so I teach. I teach the world, as well as I write books, and then I'm writing in a whole different perspective as far as with the TV shows and bringing other people on for their own shows as well. So, and coaching. So I think I'm doing my part as far as serving
You
within.
are overdoing it. I'm telling you. I don't even see how you doing it because that's a lot.
Yeah,
But
it is.
you are doing it and being successful at the same time.
Praise God.
You
Praise.
are. You're being successful. And that's why I was so excited that you was coming on. I was like, oh man, I'm so pumped up today. And it's been so amazing. Prior to you, we had two other powerful women, but y'all all have everything so much in common. And I was like, look at how God set up for me to interview these three powerhouses that have so much in common, but it's just so amazing how things happen. I'm like, this is so like people. We got the people here. Y'all better
Mhm.
connect.
That's right.
We are here.
And one thing I say about having these three powerful women powerhouses,
Hmm.
all of us may be doing things that are similar, and that's
Yes.
fine, because I feel like this is enough out there for everybody. So there's really no need for competition or anything like
No.
that, because we all have our own group. We all have
Yes.
our own customers, and I feel like God always assigns us our own customers in advance.
They
And so
do.
there's no need to fight. There's no need to
Mm-mm.
undercut or anything like that. We all can work together to support each other. A lot of my posts, you may see it, I put hashtag better together. And
Yes.
that's what I believe, that we all can work better together. And we all have something different to offer, even if it's the same thing, because whatever we do, even if it's the same thing, we add our own little piece to it, our own little secret sauce to it, that can't
Yes.
nobody else do it but us.
Nobody else. And I see Michelle Saxon says, "Do it, Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean."
Get it, Michelle. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
I'm telling you, Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean, you are so inspirational to so many people, and I mean, you are inspiring us so many ways. With everything you're doing, but also being a doctor because I also went to school to be a doctor. I only got 2 years left. But the thing about it is, it's not that many. I mean, when we first got into the program, they say you do know the ratio of black doctors. It's not that many,
Right.
but you did it.
Yeah.
You
Praise God.
completed, you followed, you said, I want to do this, and you did it.
That's
That in itself speaks a lot, speaks volumes. And it's amazing just to have you on here, Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean. Um, you know, it's so amazing. I'm so honored.
Well, thank you so much. Yes, being a doctor and going to school to be a doctor,
Hmm.
it's not easy by any
No,
stretch of the imagination, but it is
mm-mm.
attainable.
It
And I
is.
encourage anyone that's interested in furthering their education to not let anything stop them to go
No.
for it, and to be what you're supposed to be, or what
Hmm.
you were intended to be, what your purpose is. And if your purpose includes you becoming a doctor, hey, I say go ahead and do it. And if you need to cite somebody within your dissertation, you can always contact me. I'll be
Good.
more than happy to help you with that. And so anyone that needs my assistance, if you're interested in being an author, a bestseller author, publishing, uh, getting your shows on TV, or coaching, feel free to contact me at Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean at gmail.com, because I'm
Thank
serving
you.
in my purpose.
Yes, yes, I love it. Now, before we go, any messages you would like to give to the people, like inspirational word, coming from you, being a successful business owner, multi-business owner, any, I would say encouraging words.
I would have to say, starting off with anything, you don't have to be great to start, but
Mm-mm.
you have to start to be great. So anything that you want to do, you can do it as long as you put your mind to it and put the work in. You can't just dream it up. You got to build it up.
Yes. You got to build it up. And my thing is with people, I know it's many things that we want to do. You got to put it to action.
That's right.
You have to do it.
That's the
You can
building
do it.
part.
Cuz what we do sometimes, we'll have a vision and we'll tell the whole world, but still we got yet to do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So you got
exactly.
to do it.
You got to do it. You got to move on it. And now that the world is changing so much,
Yes.
you're going to see a lot of people that are trying to do the same thing. But that, like I said,
Mhm.
nobody can do what you do. So don't
Nobody.
be discouraged when you see somebody doing something that's similar to what you're doing, because they don't have what you have. They don't have your secret sauce. They don't
Mhm.
have the specialty that you have to offer anyone and and everything. So make sure you know what your secret sauce is and what your specialty is, so that you can capitalize on it when you're doing whatever it is that you do.
And you got to think about it. You When you go into the grocery store, you got different types of ketchup. You got different types of
Bread.
flour, and
Mm-hmm.
you just choose one.
Yeah.
You don't be like, oh, they got drama. No. You just say, I want this or I want that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You just
Exactly.
go and choose.
Yeah.
And you don't never know that person that also might be doing something similar. You might get some ideas from that person or what have you. You don't know how you also can help with somebody else. Even though y'all doing something similar, I always like we're in media, so we always bouncing off of each other ideas. So we
Right.
don't never just be like, oh no, I'm not doing it. No, we help each other.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
that's
true.
what I like about the media family too. We're able to connect and help one another.
Yes, that's right. I also like to mention, if there are any conferences going on out there and you're looking for speakers, please contact me.
Yes.
Um, I'm willing to speak as well. We could discuss. the details of whatever the requirements are. But you can contact me at Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean at gmail.com.
Well, Dr. LaShonda Jackson Dean, it's been a pleasure to have you on. You
Thank you.
know, congrats to you on all your success of 2020. Thank you so much for being our featured guest today. And guess what? We're going to be together. You know, it doesn't stop here. We
That's
got more
right.
to come.
That's right. That's right.
And we're
Look,
going to
look,
be
we got each
catching up.
other now.
Yes. And we're gonna catch up with December because we gotta know about these coloring books and the new children's books you releasing. So we're gonna work on a follow up, as well. So I just thank you so much for being here today and much love to you. But don't go nowhere. But thank you for being our guest, okay?
You're welcome, and thank you so much for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.